What's up, you bad motherfuckers? Welcome back to the Double Long Pod. You got the guillotine, Daddy Rambo, and the guest of honor, Mr. Kevin Dvorak. Hello, Brandy.
Hi.
Beer assistant.
It's good to have you back, big dog.
It's been a while.
Fucking A, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Long time.
We had a fucking hell of a trip. That's what I was talking to John about on the way here. I was like, I don't even know where to fucking start. It was just fucking, the week was just, it was
Mosquito ridden?
oh my God. Yeah, we can start with that.
Yeah. God.
Jesus Christ, dude. So the first night we get there, fucking Kevin and I, so this was, Johnny came in Sunday, we were there Friday. Mm-hmm. Dude, I'm telling you. So there was a really high tide, and I guess that must have really pushed the mosquitoes inland, because, dude, we went in, right, and it wasn't that bad, right? So we go into this one unit. I'm going to try not to put units out there, you know,
No.
give up my spots, but we went into this one unit, and it was fine, like, going in, you know, but, dude, we climbed down, and talk about water. Water was super high. Mm-hmm. Like, where you normally could have got away with knee boots, you needed hip waders.
Yeah.
And... or vice versa, fucking hip waders to chest waders. But we got away with hip waders. But when we climbed down, man, I'm like, I'm going to go over here and check this little spot out because I've never went over here before. And Kevin's like, all right, I'll meet you over there. And I fucking look over there, dude, and I just start getting fucking gangbanged by mosquitoes. It was like, what the fuck? Zoom, zoom. They're fucking tagging me, dude. I can feel them hitting my ears.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I could. These mosquitoes were fucking massive.
It's a state bird down there.
And
It's a fucking Air Force down there, brother.
I'm like, fuck that. I'm not scouting shit. Yeah. And I start making my way back, and I meet up with Kevin, and he's fucking getting hammered, too. And I look at him, and we're just like, what the fuck, man? All you could do is laugh, you know what I mean? It was brutal. I probably got 20 mosquito bites, and we both got our hats off, and I'm fucking...
Look like horses' tails flipping and flopping. I'm like, this is bullshit, man.
It was like, oh, my God. Yeah, because we had this guy, Aaron, shout out. Aaron Paul, cool motherfucker. He took us hunting. We'll get into that. But he was like, I've lived down here for, I think he said 25 years. Or maybe his whole life. I don't know. But he was like, this is probably the worst I've ever seen him.
No shit.
And I was like, oh. And he wasn't lying. Yeah. Right? I mean, what do you guys think? Comparatively to other years?
When you can feel them hit you in the side of the face. I was going to have one mounted. Like, I was getting ready to bring one home in like a matchbox and take it to the taxidermist.
I know Monday morning when we got down, as soon as you took a step, it was whoa, just a cloud of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, I feel like I learned about mosquitoes. Yeah. Like, they will, like, basically sit in the grass or, like, in the pine needles or wherever on the ground. And then when they sense movement, that's when, like, you disturb the ground, they...
I know they got some big old dicks on them.
Jesus
I seen them flying by. I was like, God.
Fucking Boone and Crockett mosquitoes down there. No joke. God, so that was rough. And then, I don't know. So me, Ryan, and Kevin were hunting those first couple of days. And we were struggling a little bit. Kevin, you didn't see any of the first couple of days, right?
I didn't see anything for the first 6 days. I mean, I wasn't counting. I'm saying 6.
So, yeah, Kevin had a really rough...
I was in the Sika gar hole, man. I didn't see shit.
The
biggest thing I saw for 6 days was a raccoon. He almost got it.
The raven was unleashed on him.
Oh, man. So Johnny rolls down. Oh, okay. So hold on. Before Johnny rolls down, we got to touch on this too.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Fucking Saturday night we go out. We go try another unit. And this the area we want to get. So this unit, in reality, there's not a whole lot of space. Mm-hmm. So I'm talking to Ryan. Kevin was driving separate, and I'm like, so look, if there's more than one truck here, we're turning around and leaving. And he was like, okay, cool. So we get there. We go to the gate, which is open for whatever reason, and there's one truck there. Yeah. And we're like, fuck it. And So Kevin's like, all right, let's fucking roll. And we saddle up on our bicycles. The bane of Kevin's existence.
Fuck that bicycle.
How'd that bike work for you?
Fuck that bike. It's still sitting in the truck with a broken chain. I think my chain's still in the back of Johnny's.
I threw it in the garbage.
It's gone. She gone. The chain has left the group chat.
Dude, e-bikes are the way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They are. But anyway, so we get there and we get all saddled up and shit, and we get on our bikes. And we take our trek back there, which is, I don't know, it's like, I think it's under a mile there. I don't think it's not terrible, but it's a bike ride. And we get back this motherfucker. And
Push your bike back.
we get there and somebody drove their fucking truck back there.
What a fucking dick face.
And you're not supposed to drive a truck back there. So it was just like it was a real prick move.
Yeah.
Because we wouldn't have went in if we had known he was there. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of like, so we get back there and we're all looking at each other and we're like, let's get the fuck out of here. You know, because there could be 4 guys in there. 2 trucks, could be 4 guys, could be 6 guys. You know what I mean? It's too many. 2 would be the max that would even be huntable. So we hop back on our bikes, turn around and leave, get back to the truck. We load everything up. Ryan's got this idea where he's like, you know, I don't want to put my bow in the bed of Seth's truck. I'm going to put it behind his tire. And he's like, and then I'll pick it up before we leave.
Fucking idiot.
And so I get in the truck, you know, I turn the AC on. It's fucking hot Saturday. Turn the AC on full blast. Didn't hear Kevin's horn blaring. And hit it in reverse. I'm like, doom. I'm like, what the fuck was that? I throw it back and forward. Doom. Run over it again. Fucking get out. And Ryan's bow is all fucked up.
She got Zombieland double tapped.
Luckily, Hoyt makes a great bow. And the riser was fine. The limbs were fine. But it fucking bent the shit out of his bow sight and snapped his string stop. Mm-hmm. So we fucking pulled a couple strings, made some phone calls, got him a new sight.
Thank God I didn't come down when y'all did.
Yeah.
Johnny's the savior.
Yeah, every fucking year. Every year I'm the savior. I'm picking something up.
The last 2 times I've been, Johnny's come down with care packages.
Yep.
Oh, God.
So Ryan, we hook up with Travis, and Travis is like, yeah, I got a couple sites, man. You know, and we start haggling with Travis, and he gives us a
Haggling. The man took a beat.
Kevin ended up buying a compound.
Was he bitching to you about making $20 off a compound and a
He's
site?
like, I made $20 off a sight and a bow. What do you want me to do?
You're helping your boys out there. I don't know what
What are friends for?
Yeah, you made $20. Shut up. So John gets the fucking site for Ryan, comes down. We get Ryan all set up. So it wasn't the end of the world.
No. He got a new sight out of the deal. What the fuck? He needed one anyway.
Yeah, he needed a new sight, and it's a nice sight. It's a CBE double pin. Mm-hmm. I can't remember the name of it, but it's a good sight.
Yeah.
Solid. Then Johnny's down, and the week commences. And I don't think who was the first one to shoot one after that. Was it me?
I think it was you.
Yeah, I think I smoked that hind. The first one was the hind.
Yeah.
At Chesapeake Forest Lands.
Yeah. Was that Monday night?
Giving up her secret spot.
There's thousands of them.
Was that Monday night?
I still have nightmares of.
That was the next morning.
Yeah, that was the next morning. So, was it Monday night? I think it was Monday night.
I think it was.
Yeah, it had to have been. Yeah.
So Monday morning we got our asses kicked.
Yeah.
I think we went somewhere.
Continue till Thursday.
Yeah. And then Monday night, dude, this spot was a sweet spot. It was a spot we had never been before. And we just trekked in there basically. Well, you know, we all kind of set up in like a decent area, but I went like the furthest.
Yeah.
And I think it paid off. Well, it did pay
It
off.
obviously paid off,
Yeah. Honestly, I wish I would have went a little further because it was really, really low light when I shot this deer. And it was almost like I couldn't see. Like, it would have been really nice to have a flashlight, you know?
Like attached to your bow somehow?
Yeah, that would have been sick.
What?
But I wish I would have went a little further.
Beer
But
assistant.
we made it happen. And I had this fucking hind come in, it's super low light. She's sloshing through the water. And I could hear her. And the light's getting down. I'm like, fuck. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see this deer when it gets in here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, just willing the sun to stay up a little longer. Just like, come on, give me a couple more minutes. This fucking hind comes in, and she, like, looks basically right at me. Almost like the same shot that I shot the buck last week, which I haven't talked about, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, totally different story. This fucking hind looks straight at me. She's facing me straight on, and I just put my pin between her neck and her shoulder, and I fucking let her eat. Mm-hmm. And that Grim Reaper, boy, oh my God, went right through. I mean, pegged her real good. It stapled her to the fucking marsh floor.
Fuck yeah.
She didn't move. She dropped right where I hit her, thrashed a little bit. I knocked another arrow, but she was done.
Yeah.
She was done. So that was fucking awesome. So at least we were, at this point, hey, we're on the board.
And to march into a piece of property we've never been to or even scouted, and you walk in there and bag one.
And see a snakehead.
And saw a snakehead on a fucking trail in.
Almost killed Ryan.
Almost killed Ryan, yeah. Yeah, I was following Ryan out. We're walking the trail. It's a foot deep, if that, 6 inches of water. And I'm like, Ryan, what the fuck is that, bro? And he's like, that's a snakehead. And I kick it, and it takes off towards Ryan. And he's like, yeah!
He's going to have flashbacks about fish and dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Ryan always got attacked by a dog at the butcher.
They are a good judge. They are a good judge of character.
Ryan, don't listen to this episode.
Oh, Ryan, we're going to rag on you this whole episode.
Lord, I apologize.
Because you left early. I mean, this is your fault, dude.
We still love you, though.
Yeah. The dog was fucking hilarious. Oh, my God. I went home and told my wife about that.
I almost wet myself, dude. Like, I think 2 drops of pee came out.
Kevin, you got to tell that story. You tell it the best. Get one of these things. Yeah.
So we walk out, and there's 4 of us in a line.
Yeah.
A little higher.
Yeah, there's 4 of us in a line. I think Seth walks by, I walk by, John walks by, and the dog, like, looks at us when we walk by, and then Ryan walks by, and the dog's like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
You're cool.
yeah,
fuck you.
Yeah. I don't know. Dog's definitely a good judge of character, so I don't know.
She was like, oh, you're about to leave, dude?
No means no, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan gave that dog some kind of look. I don't know.
Maybe he had like peanut butter in his pants,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
It's hard to say. But that was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Johnny, why don't you tell, because you were the next one to kill one.
Yeah, Tuesday morning. Me and Kevin go to a different. We all go to a different unit. Me and Kevin go to like the same little area, and we trek across this fucking canal. I fill up my goddamn waders. Yeah, I'm like, fuck me, god damn it. And I see this tree just glowing in the moonlight. I'm like, that's the one.
Was it alive or dead?
Oh, it's dead as fuck. It was dead as fuck. And before I can get to the top of the tree, one comes in directly behind me. I think it was a stag because it was all alone. And it takes off. I never even got to look at it. And then it was like 7,
How high-'d you get in a dead tree?
like 12 feet, bro. I'm not getting any higher because them
You
things
looked higher
move.
than that, though.
I might have been higher. I was 3 moves, so maybe 15, 16.
Probably 15,
Yeah.
16, yeah.
And I don't like getting too high in them fucking things.
I'm with you. A dead tree, I'll climb it.
Yeah.
But, like, I want to get, like, right above, like, frag height, if you're in frag. But there,
Yeah.
we weren't really in frag.
No, we flooded timber that day.
Yeah.
And it was like 7:15, I think. And I look around the tree, and there's what I can see is 4 coming right for the fucking tree. Of course, the littlest one is coming first, followed by a hind, followed by a stag, and there was one more behind him I never saw. And they knew something. The gig was up. They knew something wasn't right.
You think they winded you?
I don't know because the wind was going. It was in my face, so the wind was in their ass. I don't know what it was. Maybe they saw me reaching for my bow, something. And the hind and the stag jump back to like 35, and they're hard quartering away. But the little tiny rabbit, the little tiny fawn, was none the wiser.
It's a big fawn.
It's a huge fawn.
Yeah, huge fawn.
State record fawn.
At least.
And she goes to 21, and I'm like, yep, killing this thing. And I draw the bow, and I let her eat. It drops. I spine the ever-living fuck out of this thing. And when it drops, I can't see it anymore, so I probably wouldn't put another arrow in it anyway. But it's like, it's sitting there dying, it's thrashing around, and then about 20 minutes later it goes, bleh.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
You could hear the water sloshing around, and you hear, "Meow." I'm like, oh no.
Oh, that was it. Fuck, that's brutal. How did you feel bad at all? Be honest.
A tickle.
Yeah.
Not enough to put another arrow in it, though.
I hate spining them. It does suck.
Yeah.
But like, at a certain point, you like arrows are so goddamn expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, like the one I shot. I could have put another arrow in her too, but it's like she died pretty quick. Not 20 minutes, but
And like, I guess I clipped a bit of her lung because you could hear her breathing. Kevin can hear her too.
no shit.
I was hoping that thing would like army crawl its way over so I could dump that thing. I was like, please let me see something.
And that thing was
just want to
so,
see it.
Yeah. I'd have like it assisted. I'd have shot that thing. I wouldn't even have cared.
gotta assist.
Yeah.
And that thing, like when you arrow a whitetail in the spine, the arrow is chukunk stuck in the spine.
Yeah.
Not that little fucking thing.
Yeah.
That arrow ripped clean
It's like a
through
beer
her.
can size hole in that thing.
The hole you put in that hind was insane.
Fist size.
Yeah.
It was huge.
She was ready to
Did you
settle
take
down. I'm sorry, Lord, I apologize.
She was ready to settle down at that point. She was like 35. We had a few kids.
Lord, I apologize.
Yeah.
So I think I texted Kevin. I was like, I think I'll get down around 9 in case another one comes in. He's like, I'm ready to get down now, Daddy. I'm like, Roger that.
The sun was not, or the moon was not glistening on the fucking tree I was in. It was small, and like every time you moved, your whole seat would.
Oh yeah,
that was
climber.
true.
I'm saying, he's like, I'm gonna get down like a half an hour. I'm like, yo, I'm ready to get down now. He's like, 10-4, meet you on the ground.
Ken was about to fucking fall out of the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, it was bad.
It was a small tree.
It was a small tree.
Yeah. So that's the limitation of a climber down there. I like my first year I hunted down there. I used a climber, and it's doable. Don't get me wrong. You could definitely take a climber down there. If you're listening to this for your first time, you should probably go listen to a different podcast. But
Do the opposite of Kevin.
a
Find
climber,
a bigger tree.
a climber is doable. It's just there's a lot of small and dead trees. So like a saddle or a hang on even would be ideal. But a climber's totally doable. And the problem is though is you're going to be really tempted to climb some of these small trees. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it's like that's a great fucking spot, and I like that tree. And
I did it at least twice.
Yeah.
At least twice.
And then when you get up there, your climber doesn't really bite into the tree because it can only go so small because of the cables.
I was actually trying to like pull the cable up to try to actually pitch it so it wouldn't fall.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was even trying to cheat.
Yeah. But it's still sketchy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's when Johnny said, I'm ready to rock. I said, me too. Meet
Let's
you down
get
there.
out of here. Yeah.
Yeah. So I find Kevin, and then we go back to the canal. Kevin crosses the fucking canal. I'm like,
He's
oh,
got
fuck.
chest waders.
Yeah. And I grab this little fucking Bugs Bunny Sika deer and just heave her about 15 feet across this fucking canal.
It lands on my feet. I'm like, got it.
And then I commence across the fucking canal, and I damn near fall, or I do fall, and Kevin just drags me on the land like I'm a dead deer. Like, oh fuck. And then we're walking back. We're walking back. You're like 40 yards off the damn trail.
Yep.
On the other side of the moat.
On the moat. Yeah, it's a good way to put
great
it.
word.
Yeah.
It's a moat.
And you were like, "Did you get anything?" And I hold this fucking thing up. Yup.
Victory.
Here, got me a Dorchester rabbit.
And I was like, me too. I'm climbing down. Well, yeah, I fucking shot one.
and it was great. I mean, I thought it was a great shot. Long story short, I don't want to get into it too much because it sucks, but lost it. I looked through the frag, so y'all go on, and then I'm like, I'm gonna climb down and go get this deer because I thought it was such a great shot. So I shot this fucking stag, and it was a spike. Whatever.
Still a stag.
Still a stag.
Still a male.
And smoked him. I watched the blood pour out of him. And I shot him at 30, I think it was 38 yards. And I watched the blood pouring off him, and I was so confident in that shot. I was like, drilled him. Mm-hmm. And he ran over to 20 yards behind me, directly behind me. And I spun around and looked at him. And I seen this big red stain just pouring down the side of him, right where you would want it to be. Mm-hmm. And I could hear the blood dripping into the water. In hindsight, I was like, okay, it could be water too. But, I mean, I seen so much blood.
Yeah.
And I just looked at him, and I thought about putting another arrow in him, and I was like, he's dead.
Yeah.
I was like, he's going to take a couple steps and die. And he stepped into the frag. I was like, okay, whatever. And then y'all came by 40 minutes later. So I climbed down. I was like, I'm going to go find this fucking stag. And I go start blood trailing him. I had great blood. And I started trailing him through this frag, dude, and holy shit.
It's a mixture of thorns and frags.
Yeah. And I'm crawling on my hands and knees, trying to drag my bow through there. And I looked through there forever. And I'm crawling through there and basically dragging my bow behind me because I couldn't carry my bow. Like, it was so thick. It's, like, incredible, the area that these fucking deer go in. And I get fucking stabbed right in my eye by a piece of frag, dude. And I was, like, pissed off, and I'm fucking like, all right. And so I keep going, and I'm trying to fucking track this fucker, and it's so thick back in there, and then the blood starts to get, like, sparse, and I couldn't find him. It is what it is. It was tough. He went on to private land, and I went a little bit on the private land. I was looking for him because I don't want to leave him. You know what I mean? I want that fucking meat. But got into private, and this frag is just riddled with briars and shit. So I never did find that stag. I ended up having to back out. And it is what it is.
In hindsight, put another arrow in the motherfucker.
Yeah, that was my lesson learned.
How many arrows did you take with you?
9.
Johnny?
10. But my quiver holds 6.
Johnny comes prepared.
Yeah.
I think I had 7.
Yeah.
Well, I made a terrible mistake. You know, I should have shot him when I had the chance. And, he's on private land. There was nobody there. The private land was because I would have went and knocked on the door, but there was nobody there. It was like, looked like a campsite. Yeah. You know what I mean? But they weren't there at the time. And I wasn't about to go stomping around on private. And, it is what it is. He was, the shit he was in, like, to track him through there would have been almost impossible anyway. And it was just, it was a bittersweet thing. It sucked. It felt good that I felt great about it, but then it was like, fuck. It is what it is. I don't want to dwell on it. I don't want to keep going beating a dead horse on it either. But anyway, we carried on, and then I think Wednesday we didn't have any action, right?
Wednesday we took that fucking bike ride.
Oh yeah.
Or is that Tuesday night? No, that Wednesday night.
No, I thought Ryan left Wednesday morning, didn't he?
Yeah. So it was probably
Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tuesday morning, nothing, no action really, anything to speak of. I think I seen one, but it was a mile off.
No, Tuesday morning was.
No, Tuesday morning was your kill. Yeah. And then Tuesday night we went for that long bike ride.
The uphill both ways bike ride?
Yeah. I'm telling you, I was looking at the terrain. I was like, yeah, this shit's uphill, brother.
No, it was uphill both ways.
And then you mounted out, what was it, 6 inches?
I was tracking us the whole time. It was like 6 inches of elevation.
Bullshit.
It was great.
But then we get there, and it's like picturesque. Like,
oh, yeah. I wish I would have owned that piece of property.
There's fucking wallows.
Yeah.
Trails running all through it. Seen a fucking Delmarva fox squirrel.
I seen one too.
I saw a raccoon. I was getting ready to let him have it.
I seen raccoons too while I was in that.
I was the only one I saw.
Yeah, I seen 3.
They blue balled the shit out of me. I was like, oh yeah, something's coming, baby. Yeah. It's a fucking raccoon. I wanted to shoot that son of a bitch so bad. But we didn't see shit that night. That bike ride was for naught.
Heard a bunch.
Yeah.
Heard a bunch. Close. You did.
Yeah. A bunch of really good bugles.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a good spot.
Yeah.
And that was one John Ariels, or what is the word? Ariel scouted. Yeah. He found it online.
Beautiful.
I think,
Beautiful spot.
I think it is a good spot. I think it just wasn't our night.
Just wasn't that night, yeah.
Yeah.
Any other night, there'd been 15 of them there.
Yeah. I bet if we went back there, I don't want to write that place off. I think it's a viable option.
Mm-hmm.
There's just too much sign for it not to be.
Yeah.
I think it just wasn't our night. It wasn't a really cool night. It is.
Be a good boat assault island.
Oof.
But then Ryan bailed on us the next morning. Fucker. And then
Still love you though, Ron.
Dirtbag. And then didn't give us any real reason. He just doesn't like us, I guess. I don't know.
That's fine.
And then
Tell him, Johnny.
I can't remember what we did the next night.
Wednesday night, you guys went.
Is that when we went with Aaron?
Oh, yeah.
So Wednesday night, shout out Aaron Paul. He's got this awesome program that he does for wounded veterans. It's like a Wounded Warrior Project type deal where he takes these guys bow hunting for Sika deer.
We're going to have him on the next pod.
Yeah, so stay tuned for the next one because he's going to come on. We're going to go back down because we didn't get to hunt with him that much, so we're gonna make another activity. But we had an awesome hunt with him. This property is amazing. So many. I seen stag, seen 2 6-point stag, or a 6-pointer and what I think was a 5-pointer. It was far ways off. And then I seen probably another dozen hinds. It was great. I mean, just an awesome sit. It was really cool. And then Kevin, you went out with our neighbor.
Yes. Yep.
How was that?
Everybody likes to hike like 85 miles. We met up with, his name was Josh and his girlfriend Kate. They're actually from like 3 streets over from where I live. So
Isn't that crazy?
that's
Small
wild.
world, dude.
Wild. Just absolutely wild.
He works at Autumn Sky, though, doesn't he?
He said he works at Autumn Sky like part-time, help fletch arrows and stuff like that. I mean, I wouldn't want to walk in front of him or his girlfriend. They look like they both can shoot, so
Yeah.
definitely don't want to get in their path.
But that's so crazy. Like, you travel 2 hours away, and then the guy that sits up right next to the fucking camper.
Yeah, I could ride my broken bike to his place. Nah, they're good people. We went out there and I heard a bunch. Just I always set up in the wrong spot, man.
Yeah.
I just need to go with Seth and let Seth get up the tree and then just sneak right underneath. I'll be like, hey, I'm here, neighbor. You lucky bastard. The old Sika whisperer.
You're locked in. Your bad luck didn't last all week.
Yeah, after
It was only
Wednesday.
6 days. 6 days.
Only 6 days of misery. But hey, it paid off in the best way. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Yeah.
So then, the next night? What did we do the next night? Next night would have been Thursday.
Yeah.
And we got our ass swept all day Thursday, right?
Well, Thursday night is when it paid off for Kevin, right?
About fucking time.
Yes.
About
Yes.
time.
Yeah. Yep. Thursday night, finally. So Thursday morning, it was a fucking shit show.
What was Thursday morning?
We went to that
All
one
the
unit.
days started to run together.
Yeah, like, I don't fucking remember any
My
of them.
greatest highlight was seeing the dolphins in the water behind the camper.
I think that was Thursday, too.
I think it was, yeah.
Or it might have been Friday. I don't know. But yeah, there was dolphins.
Yeah, one of them days.
We were at a really nice campsite. It was pretty dope. Kevin had the camper, man. That thing fucks.
We were glamping, bro.
Yeah. We weren't camping. We were
The night
glamping.
we picked that thing up. I'm like, you sleeping in a tent for Sika? He's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, not anymore, Daddy. We got a camper.
Shitting hot cotton.
Yeah,
That
Fat
was-
Daddy got to have 2 air conditioners.
Oh, God, that thing fucked.
That's nice. And then John brought down that fan, so it was like, oh my god.
Yeah, gotta have a fan.
Yeah, that was nice.
He used those to dry out his boots.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, after fucking that one unit twice, going through that fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, so if you go down there, honestly, to be safe, you'd probably want to buy, like, your first year hunting Sika, I would say buy chest waders.
Yeah.
Until you figure out, like, where you want to go. Because then you can find, like, okay, there's some spots where I just need hip waders.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's some spots where, actually, you could probably just get away with knee boots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Don't be fat.
That helps.
Don't buy insulated boots. My check engine light Came on twice.
God's like, I'm about to have a heart attack.
I'm fucking dying back here. I need a break. So Brandy came down, what, Saturday morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, she brought that lovely TD card. Went right and bought me a pair of hip waders, Daddy.
Oh, yeah, those are nice, too.
Yes.
You got some lacrosse hip waders.
Yep.
I think hip waders are the move.
Yeah.
For 90% of where you want to go down there, hip waders will do. And it's a lot cooler, especially because you're hunting these things in October. It's often not that cool. So, like, chest waders, man, it's just, oh, shit, dude.
Yeah,
that neoprene really seals in the flavor. You know what I mean?
I was roasted. I was done. I'm like, hell no. I think I was on the bike, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck this bike. Fuck these.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm dying.
Fucking 300 pounds, fucking
Yeah.
cycling this thing with hip waders on up to his chest, or chest waders on.
Nope. Just steaming.
Yeah.
Getting destroyed by mosquitoes. Mosquitoes love fat people. That's all I'm saying. I'm like a mosquito lodge. Need a blood transfusion when I get back. Fuck.
I smack so many, and they just like just spray with blood when you hit them.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
I'm in the middle spraying off. And I'm like, get some.
Yeah, that was my.
like, they're coming in like geese to decoys. I'm like, fucking kidding me?
That was Monday afternoon. I walk up on Kevin. He's.
I'm like, get some. Getting nailed.
Oh God.
They're bad, man. Like if you don't really like hunting, don't go.
No, God, no.
Because it's
If you're fat, think about it.
yeah. Or if
Check on your fat friends if they go.
the mosquitoes, man, they will make you question what you're doing.
Yeah.
They'll make
yeah.
you want to go home.
Yeah.
They're that bad. They're like, this isn't worth it.
Yeah.
Like it's
I got a
brutal.
question for you, Johnny.
What's up, brother?
If Seth wasn't there, how many mornings would you and I have hunted?
Zeto. Fucking Zeto, brother. Fuck out of here. This motherfucker was like, all right, time to go. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I get up at like 2 in the morning and take a piss and come in. He's like, time to go? I'm like, yo, sit your happy ass down, dude. We got like 2 hours to go.
But in hindsight, how many did we kill in the morning?
One.
So,
How many we end up killing total for the week? 6?
6.
Yes.
Well, that's something. But I think a lot of that is our morning spots. Morning spots, it's just like whitetail. It's harder. You know,
but
you
you
got to
have-
worry about access so
Me, I
much.
had no idea.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's tough to find a good spot in the morning that's going to produce for you.
I like mornings. I feel like they
You're
move.
outvoted.
They move longer in the mornings.
Yeah.
As the evenings, like, dude, these fuckers don't move till like 30 minutes before daybreak or sundown. So it's tough. But mornings, like, you can catch them straggling at like 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, I think mornings are good. It's just, it's really hard to find a good morning spot. And I think that's, so the two things I took away from this year that I want to apply to next year is, one,
Fuck the mosquitoes.
well, that would be number 3. One is, for mornings, we've got to be more intentional. Like,
Yeah.
if we don't have a good spot, and you might have to hike a little bit in the morning, which sucks, but it is what it is. But if you don't have a good spot, it's almost not even worth going.
No.
And 2, for evening sits, like, honestly, you have to go a little further than even
Go
you
where
want to.
everybody else is and going.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know we've said that for years, but, like, I mean that in the truest sense, as in, like, not just, like, go away from everyone else, but, like, take an extra fucking mile.
Yeah, where people just don't go.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Or take all the trucks
Yes.
and crowd the parking lot.
What a fucking plan that was Thursday night.
Whose idea was that?
Seth.
I owe them a hand job. Hey,
Hey,
On
pay the Pied
camera.
Piper, brother.
on camera.
Stay tuned for doubling archery OnlyFans later. Yeah, that was a little.
That was the move.
little trick we did. We all drove separate. It was
Yeah.
3 dudes, 3 trucks. But hey, you see 3 trucks in the parking lot, you're like, oh fuck. You know what I mean? As to, like, before, we're all taking 1 truck or 2 even, and it's like, but you see 3, 4 trucks. Say we got 1 other guy there, you're gonna want to stay away from that parking lot a little bit. So like, it's kind of it's a mental game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta get in our heads, dude.
Thursday night was a fucking epic hunt.
Thursday?
Thursday night, yeah. That's when Kevin killed
That was
his.
a fucking epic drag.
Oh well, yeah.
Jesus.
You fucking powered through it though, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, Seth grabbed a hold of it, almost like face planted. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Fuck.
Yeah. Thursday night, dude, was
Thursday night was the first time I've ever seen a stag. The first time.
and I think for the week that we had, like I think John and I, we had both got one at this point, and we were both like just kind of feeling, and you, I'm sure were, but like I'd like Kevin to get one. You know what I mean?
We kept saying that. I was like, Kevin needs one. Kevin needs one. Kevin
Because
needs one.
like we all win when any one of us kills one.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But it's like, it's a little better when you kill one. So it's like I wanted Kevin to get one really bad, and I was like, if Kevin gets one, then the week is
Kevin's fucking sleeping in. I'm like, if I fucking kill one, I know I convinced Johnny to sleep the fuck in. I'm like, I got this. You're out, Seth. You're voted off the island.
But I feel like we felt like if we all got one,
Yeah.
then shit, dude, we can leave with our heads held real high.
Yeah.
Like even if we just seen them, like it's still cool. We still had fun, and it's still a victory in my book. But if we all got one, shit, dude, that's a big W in my book, right? So that's all we needed at that point. Is we had both got one. Now it's like, all right, Kevin's turn. And Thursday rolls around, man, and fucking shit got intense. We went
I said like some prayers. I'm like, yo, pimp. Like, I don't really ask for much, but look out for your nephew one time. Like, what do I got to do? Like, man.
I was praying for you.
You know what I mean?
I was like, Lord, like, can you just give Kevin a dare? He's had a really rough week, but
He's kind of slow sometimes.
He's been a trooper. He's kind of retarded, but like,
fucking help a brother out, man. Oh man, that's what I was like. I've been asking, man, like, help me
go to
out.
church. I swear to God, I'll go to church. I'll stop fucking.
I got these cheeseburgers.
So Kevin, you got so we go into a unit. We've actually hunted before, but we decided to go to a little different spot, if you will,
a little
deeper into the depths of just the underworld.
Yeah.
And I'll let you guys take it from there. I'm gonna take a fucking piss, dude. You guys want? Should I pause? Does anybody else have?
Yeah,
I got a piss.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do
Johnny's
a
got to
pause,
hold
dude.
it for me.
See, y'all need adult supervision.
Shut up, stupid.
Do we ever?
Yeah, we need supervision. Thursday. Okay, so we dive into the depths.
The depths of hell.
Of hell.
I've been in hell since Friday
Yeah. Jesus.
Kevin is just
in Mosquito Valley.
mean, he's
Getting my
back-
ass whipped.
backed up big time.
Yeah.
Like just been blue balled all week.
As backed up as I am.
Well, not really. Shout out to Slaughter Creek's bathhouses. Giggity, giggity, oh, rat. Yeah, wear shower shoes if you're going into the stall on the left. Don't bring black light.
So we go in there, and it was like 4 o'clock. I had a
We went
stag.
early.
Yeah, it was like 4 o'clock. I just had a stag rip out of the frag.
Yeah.
It caught me off guard, and it was a spike. But I texted y'all, and you were like, "No shit, fucking early." You know,
Yeah,
what I
it
mean?
was Kevin, then me, then you.
Yeah.
I was in the middle.
Yep. And then Johnny just started seeing action.
I was like, Seth coming to you, Kevin coming to you. It was like fucking nonstop.
My phone was in my vest, or in my harness. I'm like, I'm not now.
Yeah, I figured you were on them because you weren't answering.
You weren't answering, yeah.
I saw like mega Sika giant,
Yeah,
like
so
100 yards off, just stand there shaking his head, and then look around and then just shake his head. I'm like, come here. I want to tell you a story. Come on over here.
Come here.
And I'm like, and it just seemed like forever that he just stood there. And then you could see, like, you could hear the frag, and then another one walks up and like lets out a growl,
Yes.
which is kind of scary. And then like just turns around and walks out of my life. I'm like, no, come back.
come back. That's when you want to rip off on them calls. And, you know, I did some calling, but
I wonder if you would have growled back if they would have if it would have came in.
Maybe.
That was an eerie feeling. I was
Yeah.
glad I was like 20 feet up the tree with that thing growling.
It's sketchy, dude.
That's weird.
That growl. If you heard that growl, right, in 1920, right after these things really started to spread, in the woods, in the middle of the night, you're out whitetail hunting. What the fuck are you going to think
Bro,
that is?
even the fucking bugle.
Yeah.
It's 8:30 at night, and you're walking, and you just don't know. You've never heard it before, and you're what? Yeah, that's petrifying.
Creepy shit. Yeah, but the growl's way worse.
Oh yeah,
The growl's
And
way
it's
worse.
darky dark because there's nothing for miles. It's
Yeah.
like dark.
Yeah. Like you're seeing all the stars out there. I mean, on a good clear night, you can see the Milky Way. It's beautiful. So, John, you're fucking just seeing them left and right, but they're going left and right. They're going to me and going to Kevin. But when you said they were coming to me, like I didn't see any of the ones that you saw.
yeah. You were further than I thought you were.
I was like 200 yards.
Yeah. If you were within
Kevin?
100, yeah, with Kevin though.
But Kevin, dude, what transpired?
I got lucky. I just kept looking out because I could see like in a V of trees that stag was still standing out there, and I'm just looking around and looking around.
How big was the stag?
I mean, that was the biggest one I've ever seen, but I mean, it looked like
A solid 16, 18 inches.
Yeah.
Big Daddy.
looked like he should have went in the back of the old Eco Diesel.
Fuck yeah.
It started getting dark, and like, what is that? You just see a hind working toward me. It's like 30 yards. I'm like, all right. Pick the bow up, get lined up, squeeze the trigger. Nothing. I'm like, oh no. I guess the safety's stuck halfway, so I'm like trying to wiggle it, and it's coming at me, and then it's like fading off to the right. And I'm like, uh-oh. I'm running out of room, and I get off to the side of the climber. I'm like, this is all I got. I'm letting it fly. And then sounded like a decent hit, and then it was out of there. And then I guess you heard it.
Yeah, I heard it even.
Johnny's like, that thing's running dead. I can hear it. I'm like, are you sure?
I heard click pow, and then I see a black mass running, and I'm like, I don't hear it anymore. It's dead.
Yeah, I heard the raven eat.
Yeah.
I heard that
She's
thing
a
go
little
off.
loud.
She's loud. Well, that motherfucker's ripping. What is it? 400 feet per second.
431.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, so it's going over 100 feet per second faster than our compounds are, and so I mean it's gonna make some noise.
Yeah.
But talk about effective. Jesus Christ. So
And we're in knee boots.
yeah, we're all in knee boots
Oh,
because at this
yeah.
point the water had receded.
Yeah.
So where we went was not too bad for water. Like it was, ankle deep water for most of our trek. But we got into a little deeper trekking this deer. So anyway, we let a little time go by. And I think, what did we climb down at last light?
Yeah, right at last
Right
light.
at last light.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we shot over to Kevin.
Yep.
And yeah, Kevin was just John was like, it's a dead deer. And Kevin, I could tell by looking
Yeah,
at him, he was a little
worried.
nervous.
I was down the
definitely-
dumps.
Yeah,
I was like, nah, brother. Dead.
Normally, I know when you let one ride out of that thing, you pretty well know if you're going to be happy or sad. And it just happened so fast, and it was so. There was not much area in between me and her. I mean, there was very little room, and I was worried. The arrow didn't look that great either.
Yeah.
So
But you made a quick track of her. So me and John started tracking blood, and you just went on the warpath. Kevin was like,
you got to think like a deer, Daddy.
You sniffed it out.
he did. It was like he was like a dog.
Yeah. He went right for the trail.
He was just like, I seen her run over here. That's where I'm going. And that's honestly that's the best way to do it. If you got guys on blood, like we're on blood, and he's following where
I never
he's seen.
saw one drop.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither.
Well, I saw blood.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't.
I just knew that she skirted the outside of the woods in the frag, and then I heard what I was hoping was a crash. Well, it sounded like two crashes to me.
It was, yeah.
And Kevin went right up on her. Yeah, he found her. He sniffed her right
I
out.
was like a dog on Ryan.
Fucking found her, what, like 30 yards in the frag?
That frag
about that.
was whipped.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it was down to the dirt.
Oh my
It
god.
looked like a fucking horse trail through that motherfucker.
Yeah, you could have took a Clydesdale through that
Yeah.
motherfucker. Yeah. I mean that was a trail, brother. And that was just, man, that was probably my favorite moment of the hunt. I mean, I don't know. The next night was pretty fucking dope too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
one was like, that was where it was like, okay, we won. We've gotten, everybody's on the board. Like, we had, our week is a success no matter how you look at it at that point. You know what I mean? And I was just fired up, dude.
Kevin,
Like,
yeah, you got a 1.6 mile drag.
yeah, by the way, Kevin, we're about 1.6 miles back. But Kevin did it with a smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
It was a drag.
It was a drag.
And then we had a fucking reward at the end. When we get back to the parking lot.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, yeah.
So we get back to the parking lot, and John's like, dude, what are all these lights? He's like, is there fucking cops in the parking lot or something, dude? So the Northern Lights fucking apparently decided to show up down there that night.
Yeah.
Out of our view, though.
Yeah.
Saw
Yeah.
them from a very far away.
Yeah,
off.
we were pretty far off. But still cool. But when we did get back to the parking lot, I hear a woman's voice.
She was all over me.
Oh, God.
I mean, I can't blame her.
Yeah.
Can you blame her?
She's like, excuse me, sir. What does he say? I can't remember what she said.
I don't know.
I think she first came out. She said, "This is Officer Smith,
Yeah,
Department of
that's
Natural
what she said,
Resources,"
yeah.
or something like that.
She was cool, and then Kevin started just laying it on.
yeah. Kevin was laying it on thick. I think she was ready to come back to the bar with us.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I got to the bumper after my check engine light come on twice. My service depth C dealer light come on. She's like, hi, I'm Officer so-and-so. I'm wearing a body camera. I'm like, yeah, I'm fat and I'm out of breath. Hold on. I'm looking for a bottle of oxygen somewhere.
That's exactly word for word what he said too.
I'm dying.
She was cool as fuck, though.
Yeah, no, she didn't bust our balls or nothing. She checked our licenses and shit, but she didn't go overboard.
No.
No, it was a good experience.
Because I think I probably had a violation or two if she wanted to find them.
Or two.
What?
But she was really cool. And look, we're fucking bow hunters. We're out of here. We just dragged this fucking deer a mile and a half out of the fucking marsh. The mosquitoes are relentless.
Yeah.
They're on me. I felt like George Floyd down there. I can't fucking breathe.
Back up, Terry.
It was rough.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a better hunt than sitting over feeders at Aaron's. Sorry, Aaron, but that was a fucking fantastic hunt.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
We were in the middle of the action.
Yeah, that was really fucking. It was amazing. I think everything the stars aligned for us that night, and it was perfect. It was perfection. And DNR lady she was very nice. She definitely didn't come back to the campsite. Just
Unfortunately.
Kevin's
look,
like, dude,
This is my boy Johnny single. I'll let your boy.
and we were like, we're going back, so we're gonna get fucking hammered.
Oh,
I think we
yeah.
slept. Did we sleep in the next morning? I think we did.
I think we did.
Friday morning, did we?
I think
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
Thank God.
We tricked Seth with those magical beers and kept him up till 1 in the morning. He's like,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. I remember thinking, I'm like, I'm gonna go. Like, I'm gonna go.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I
yep.
looked at the time and I'm like,
Nope.
yeah, I'm not gonna go.
Seth, it's 1:30, bro. You sure you want to
So
go?
we went to RAR.
Yeah, that's when I went to RAR.
Was that night or was that Friday
Yeah.
night?
How about you
'cause-
keep your kitchen open later than 9 o'clock?
Yeah, dick faces.
Yeah, no, because we got back. Remember, we tried to go to something Willie's, Catfish Willie's or whatever, and they were fucking closed.
Oh, yeah.
They
Long
closed.
Dick Willie.
That was Kevin. That
Sweet Dick Willie.
night. So we ended up going to RAR, and they closed at 10.
Yeah.
But then we went back to the campsite, and we tied one on pretty good.
What kind of fucking bar closes at 10?
10 o'clock.
What the fuck are
Cambridge,
we doing?
Maryland. Hey, check this out.
Get your shit together.
Get your shit together.
Fucking grow up, Peter
For
Pan.
fuck's sake.
These are rookie numbers. Bump them up.
Fuck. But whatever. It was enough because we got some beers. We had a good time.
Beer. We needed beer and ice.
That's it.
Yeah, put them does on ice or Heinz on ice. And then I think we slept in that next morning. But we got a lot of shit done
Yeah.
Friday morning. And then Friday night.
Wait. Friday mid-morning,
Oh, no.
me and you took a parking lot scouting trip.
That worked out wonderful.
Yes.
That is an important detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so Friday was like mid-morning. I think Kevin went to do.
I went to Wet Dog.
Oh yeah. You went and got your truck.
EcoD cleaned up.
Got his truck cleaned up, and that place apparently was great. By the way, Go Car Wash in Cambridge, where I took my truck,
Fucking sucks.
is a dump. Don't fucking go there. I paid $22 to still have mud all over my fucking
Yeah.
truck.
Yeah.
I was so fucking mad. And these guys, I know it's funny to you, but I was pissed for like 2 days. Like, I would get out of my truck and I'd look at my wheel wells and like, are you fucking kidding me? $22?
It's funny how you just hold on to shit.
Like, what a waste of money.
Yeah, it was.
I could have done better with a garden hose.
Yeah.
That place is a dump. Don't waste your money. Anyway.
If you ever have the chance to go, fucking pass it up.
So Friday afternoon, Kevin goes to the car wash.
Well, should we? Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, keep going.
And John and I are like, well, we got some time to kill. What the fuck do you want to do? I was like, let's go ride around and check parking lots. And I think that was a fucking clutch move.
Yes.
Yes. It ended up being a clutch move.
Yeah.
But
But it seemed like every other parking lot was full,
yes.
but the one we went to.
The only parking lot with no trucks on it. So that's the problem with Friday evenings down here in early October in Sikaville. Dude, motherfuckers take long weekends.
Yeah.
They're taking a Friday off, and then they're hunting Friday, Saturday. And so you got to plan for that. Like, you're going to have a lot of and even during the week, like, we had trucks and parking lots pretty much everywhere we went.
Yeah, but not like we saw Friday
One
morning.
from all the way from Wisconsin,
Oh,
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, fucking
New York.
South Carolina.
South Carolina. Yeah, you pick it. But anyway, so we go and we were like, we had a spot in mind that we wanted to go to, and we went and checked the parking lot. How many trucks were in the parking lot?
Seven.
Seven fucking trucks in the parking lot.
And that was like our
Noon.
That was like our last week, like the Hail Mary, like this is the money spot.
Well, that's where everybody wanted to go. That's
Yeah.
where we knew that
It was a good
that's
spot.
where it would go down.
Yeah.
We knew every time we've been there, somebody's killed a deer.
Yeah.
And it's a trek.
It is.
It's a fucking trek. Like, or at least our spot there. It's a massive unit.
Yeah, yeah.
But
7 trucks. Jeez.
7 trucks is a lot. Which, honestly, it's probably got plenty of capacity. It probably would have been fine. But if you can pick a parking lot with 7 trucks in it or no trucks, which
I'm
one are
going
you going
no
to?
trucks.
I'm going no
No
trucks.
trucks.
So we called an audible because that was our plan. We were going there. Mm-hmm. But because of that observation, we called an audible. We're like, all right, last hunt of the week, bottom of the 9th, bases are loaded.
Juiced.
Juice to the gills. So we're like, we're going to try this one. Yeah. And we go to the ends of the earth. And we're like, fuck it, we're going to try it. So we load up, we get all our gear done. We're going to try this unit. And we roll into the unit, and lo and behold, the parking lot's empty.
Zetto.
Gate's still locked.
Yeah.
Gate's still locked.
Gate's still locked.
So we suit our bikes up to Kevin's just disdain. He's just like,
It was a good ride, though.
yeah.
If your chain wouldn't have broke.
It went great on the way in.
Yeah.
I actually got a head start on you guys.
Yep.
And we got there at the same time. I didn't overheat. I didn't die. I didn't want
I
to.
felt like you started to figure that bike out as the week went on.
Yeah.
got
I got it figured out real good right now. E-bike conversion. Guaranteed next year. That bitch is going to have a battery on it.
Yeah. I mean, especially when you're tracking extra shit. Like, you got a lot more gear than John and I do, you know,
Yeah.
with the saddle. The saddles are lighter. But anyway, so we trek in, and it is the coup de grace. It's the last hurrah. It's Custer's last stand.
It was.
And we go in, and Kevin sets up, and we say our fairway.
Fare thee well.
Fairly well. Yeah.
We're all fist pumping. Good luck.
Yeah.
And he's got a fucking 250-yard island by himself.
in the
Fucking
middle.
Ravens ready to eat.
Yeah, that's what I said to John. I was like, if anything goes on that island tonight, it's dying.
Oh yeah, either end of it's
that
dead.
island is Kevin's.
Yep.
It's Kevin's island.
Yep.
So John and I trek through the frag a little further, and we go to our own island. And I look at John, and I'm like, just with the wind direction and everything, I was like, you want to go to the far end? And he was like, yeah. I was like, all right, I like that tree right there.
I should have gotten your tree.
That motherfucker knows how to pick a tree.
I'm telling you, bro. This
Fucking
motherfucker.
Sika whisperer.
So I'm like, I like that tree right there. That looks good. That's sexual. I've got it's a sexual thing for me. you
Yeah.
know?
You
Like
just
I
feel
can,
it in your
I can look at that
loins.
tree and I can just feel it.
Does the tree fuck?
I'm like, that tree fucks. I know right now that I get in that tree, it's gonna get wet, and it's gonna be red. So I climb my tree. It's a big fucking tree. It's
Yeah.
a big bitch. It's way bigger than has any business being out in the frag.
It was like a solo tree, just kind of like standing there, and that's why you chose it.
It was calling to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was calling to me. And I climbed that tree, and when I get in there, I seen exactly what I wanted.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. I climb up that tree, and obviously it was a little further than I wanted, but I range it, and 50 yards out into the frag, it's just this like little beaten to shit, little like patch of open area. And I'm like, oh, they're going to come in there. Mm-hmm. I'm like, awesome. So I fucking ranged it 50 yards to this like little bush in there. I'm like, okay. John sets up on the other end of the island, and shit, we're sitting there for what, Kevin? Yeah, I think you should take it over from here. What transpires?
Hour and a half. I don't know.
Was it? What? Right at almost 6 o'clock, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Probably. I'd say 5:45. I'm sitting there, and I can hear movement, and then I see a.
Yeah, just bring that black thing like right up in there.
I see a hind probably 75, 80 yards, and she's just on a mission to get to the other end of the island. And I'm trying to find her in the rangefinder. I couldn't make it happen. I'm like, man, here we go. I've done blew it tonight.
But at least you seen another one.
I saw one. That was
Third deer of the week.
yeah. So maybe 10 minutes goes by, maybe, and I hear a bugle.
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah.
Like real close. I'm like, oh,
We heard it too.
Yeah, I heard it, and I looked back, and I was like, that motherfucker is like 50 yards from Kevin.
That's on top of Kevin.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're going the wrong way, bud.
back in the game, baby. So I immediately grabbed the Raven. We have a pep talk, and I unlock the turret. I'm like, I'm getting ready to let this bitch ride. So I'm sitting there. 10 minutes goes by, 15 maybe, and I'm like, oh shit, here he comes. So I'm like, all right, he's gonna go to my left. So he starts to fade left. I start to move. He comes right at me. I mean, like he was coming to the tree. He thought, I think he thought Seth was in the tree.
Yeah, probably.
He's like, oh shit, there's Seth. Let me go check him out. I'm like, oh shit. So I put it back to 20, and I'm like, he's getting too close because I had my climber pulled back just probably one too far. I like to raise the front of my climber up just in case you have to take a long distance shot. So I'm like, game time decision. I got to stand up, which I've never done before to try to shoot anything. I get my ass about halfway up, and it's like, cling.
Oh, fuck.
And he's less than 10 yards.
Jesus.
And he looks, never phases him. Walks right to me. I see it in the scope, level it up, let it ride. Runs off by me, see him run by. In course, where he runs and dies, it's like a storm went through there and knocked every goddamn tree over. Makes it right to the edge of the frag and tips over and dies.
And what was it?
The elusive 6-point
Yes,
stack.
Hey, baby.
Oh man.
When you seen him, what was going on in your mind? Like,
I'm like, holy shit, this is the biggest fucking thing I've ever seen down here. And you're getting ready to get it.
dude, and then I heard that Raven eat.
Yeah.
And I was like, what was it? And he just said stag.
Yeah.
And I was like,
of course that's all. Yeah.
what was it? What was it? You know?
Was it 4, 5, 3, 2, spike?
I was just like, at that point, I was like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
There's a dead deer. I'm fucking pumped. And John was like, do you want us to climb down? And I was like, fuck no, dude. I got movement to
I
my
was like,
right.
let's go home.
Yeah, it's like he's like, no, I have movement. He said, but you can get down if you want, Kevin. You won't bother me. I'm like, shoot, fucking down the tree like a fireman. I'm like, I'm out of this bitch. So I drag him back over, get all my stuff back together. I'm like, yo, Seth, send me the pin to the bicycles. I'm out of this bitch. Ejectocito, cause I'm gone.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. What did it feel like walking up on a fucking 6-point stag, dude?
I didn't know what he was. I just knew that his right side was better than his left.
Yeah.
And I saw 3 on the one side, and
That's all that
it
matters.
was Friday night, baby. That was it. So I'm letting this bitch go.
Fucking right.
But
dude.
to be able to have to stand up,
Yeah.
Yeah.
shooting a
that's-
crossbow,
That's not an easy thing to do.
you shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
You said, what do you think he was? Like 10, 7, 8 yards?
He was less than 10.
Choo.
That's a hard shot, especially with a crossbow.
Yeah.
Compound, you boys would have been
Yeah, it's not too bad.
slobbering for that shot.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That sucked it.
Out of the saddle, you probably would have shot him 5 times.
Yeah. So John texts me. He's like, "You want to climb down and find him?" And I'm hearing these fuckers move around in the frag at this point, and I'm like, "No, dude." I'm like, "Hold tight, Kevin. If you want to go find him, you're not gonna fuck us up." Like, because he was far enough away from us. I was like, "But we can't leave, John."
It's like fuck.
John's like, shit, dude. John's like, I'm ready to go. Drink some beer. We got another deer. Which I was with you. I was like, fuck yeah, we got another one.
If you didn't have the movement you had, you probably would have been like, yep.
Yeah. If it was dead over there, sure. Let's go, dude. Kevin just got a
I
stag.
needed that hour head start.
It ended up, he needed it. We ended up getting back to the truck at almost the same time because it's changed.
We'll let you finish your story before I fucking bash Walmart.com and their piece of shit pipe they sold me. Got raped. Filing fucking sex charges on Walmart because they fucked me.
They fuck you good, dude.
They fucked me good. I feel,
fucked up,
I
though, when
feel
you think about it.
violated.
It's a brand new bike.
Brand new, yeah, like third ride. Fucking chain.
chain.
Done.
There's like 2.5 miles in that fucking thing.
Yeah. Pow. Fucking piece of shit.
Unreal. Chinese made
Yeah,
shit.
it's made out of Chinesium.
So Kevin shoots this motherfucker, and I'm like, hell yeah. And what did it, probably 20 minutes go by?
Yep.
And he got me on video, which is awesome. And
That's a hell of a sound.
Oh yeah.
I seen this fucking hind and her fawn come into that same clearing that I was talking about, a range of 50 yards. And look, I don't like taking shots out past 40. Honestly, I really don't. 40 and under, I feel really comfortable. I'm good. But anything over 40 is like, oh shit. Because dude, they can drop a lot.
Especially that little tiny critter.
It's a small animal.
No, you.
It wasn't the same size as yours.
Oh, okay. Well, never
Sorry,
mind.
John.
Never mind.
Lord, I apologize.
Hey, I was happy to kill that little
Hey,
rabbit.
hitting a small
yeah.
target though.
Hey, shit, dude. Let's be realistic here. Killing one of these things on public land is...
It's hard. It's fucking it is hard.
I don't care how badass you think you are. You want to get humbled? Go down there.
Humbled. I got pummeled. Fuck humbled. I got pummeled. Yeah. Fucking
you know
Rodney King.
But you know
by
what?
mosquitoes. Once was a great king. Rodney King that said, wow, wow, stop out, get him on me. Yeah, I got my ass whipped. Fucking ride with Lance Armstrong over here. I'm gonna get me one of the big wing seats like Johnny's got. It's all
Yeah, boy. Yeah, y'all made fun of me about that motherfucking
No, I
seat.
like it though.
They're tough, man. They're a tough deer. If you're gonna do it on public land, dude, you give yourself a fucking week. Like
Never
honestly.
seen an animal with that kind of just will to live.
Oh, yeah, man.
Will to live.
Jesus.
Tough motherfuckers, dude. But yeah. So this fucking hind and her fawn come in, and they're in that 50-yard patch for me, and the light is low at this point. It's not dark, but it's low. And they're just muling around over there. And, you know, I would have loved to have waited and hoped they would come in, but they weren't coming in.
No, absolutely not.
Nah, they were going to hang out in that little patch till dark before they came onto that pine flat. And I knew that. So, but I'd ranged them. I ranged her. I think she was like 48.9 yards exactly. And it was on my weak side, but I was facing like to where it was like hardly my weak side. You know, I just had to like go around the tree.
Yeah.
So it was a fairly easy shot, you know, and fucking put that pin on her, and I just felt this is a dead deer.
Instant gratification.
Yeah. As soon as I released that arrow, I was like, dead.
Yeah. You know it immediately.
You know what I mean? And I fucking let her eat, and I was like, yes.
Yeah.
And I watched my lightning fucking rainbow knock go
Whoever
through this
makes
fucking
them
thing.
things, like you're my hero.
They're great.
Yeah.
The rainbow knocks, I love the flashing knocks. They're the best. The lighted knocks are cool, but get the flashing ones. They're better. You can't lose them. Like, they're so hard to miss. Like, a lighted knock, you can kind of miss it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? But when it's flashing, it's hard to fucking miss. Mm-hmm. I smoked her, and I drilled through her with that Grim Reaper at 48.9 yards. And it went through her and lodged into a tree that was down on the ground. And I couldn't get it back out. And I watched her take off. And I'm like, fuck yeah. And I heard her pile up in the frag, probably 40 yards from where I shot her. And I was like, let's fucking go, baby. Yeah. We got a twofer tonight, baby.
We've done that before.
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin and I have.
We actually doubled.
We did 2 twofers. Yeah, I got 2 in one sit, and then you got 2 in one sit in the same day. Last 2022. This year was we struggled a little more, but we fucking got it done. And
Almost a threefer.
well, let me continue. So I smoked this fucking hind, and I'm like, fuck yeah. I look over at Johnny, and I fist bump at him, and he's just like, hell yeah. And I text him, I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. And then we hear,
Like 60 yards out.
I'm talking close. And I knew immediately. I was like, I look at the sun, and we've got about, I don't know, what do you think? Maybe 10 minutes of light?
Maybe,
if that. And he is directly in front of me, and Johnny is directly in front of me to my left.
So he was to my right-ish.
Yes. So I'm thinking, okay, if I bugle at this motherfucker and he's fired up enough, I can draw him out. And he's going to head towards me and give John a broadside shot.
Yep.
So I'm like, that's what I'm going to do. I rip off a bugle. Rip off a bugle. This motherfucker comes to the edge of the frag, and he wants to come out so bad.
He wanted it bad, brother. God, I could hear him. He was in the frag. He was probably 35 yards from me. But, like, I couldn't see him because I had a bunch of trees in my way. But if he would have came onto that little island, and even if he would have skirted the frag and went towards you,
Still would have had him.
I'd had a 60-yard shot.
Yeah, it'd have been a shot.
I'd have let that Matthews eat, Daddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he never didn't want to. He must have been a big boy.
Yeah, he was smart.
Yeah, because
he wanted to, though.
Yeah.
Because he came, I could hear him. You know what I mean? I could hear him. He was like thrashing back and forth at the end of the frag. Like, he wanted to come out.
Yep.
And he was like, I'm coming for you. He heard me bugle, and he was like, I'm coming for you. But he didn't want to come out of that frag till dark.
Ooh, if he would have came. God. That'd have been sick.
Oh, my God.
Oh, triple? Hell yeah.
2 stags and a hind.
Yep.
Yeah, we'd have went to strip club. I mean, we'd have went to church.
But it was still cool. I mean, fuck. A 6-point stag and a hind.
Fuck yeah, dude. It was an awesome sit. To end the week, climbed down, went and tracked her through the frag, which is a fucking maze. It wasn't too bad. I found her and dragged her ass out of there. And then got back to the bikes, started biking out. And John was like, Kevin said his chain snapped.
I was wearing that thing like I was a rapper.
2 chains.
Oh,
broken chain.
We're going to call him 2 Chains from now on.
Man. Fuck that bike. It is still in the truck. It has not left the truck yet.
He said, fuck that thing. I'm not even giving it the dignity of pulling it out.
We were like 100 yards from a truck, and I'm trying to like hit the unlock of my truck to give Kevin more light because I see him. He's like at the gate. And I'm like, come on, unlock. But we got back to the trucks like the same time.
Not an hour head start.
Well, you were dragging a lot bigger deer too.
So I pushed my bike, dragging a stag while having my climber on my back. I was ready to die when I made it to the truck.
You're a bad motherfucker, though,
I
bro.
was ready to die.
Damn right. Got back to them trucks, boy. I couldn't believe that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? And I was just like, I looked at Kevin, I was like, all this fucking week you've got your ass whipped.
Yeah.
And then the last 2 days have just been...
Yeah,
It
the
paid
last 2 days. Wait till the. I'd rather be like the first 2 days and let me like slack off a little bit, not the last two.
I don't know. It all paid off, though, man. God
It
damn.
worked out.
Yeah.
The elusive 6-point on public land.
On public land.
I mean, we told you where to sit, though. So.
It's a fucking hard thing to... I don't care who you are, dude.
No,
It's definitely rough.
Any,
It's definitely rough.
Anybody who kills a sick deer, hind, whatever it is, on public land, you're a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like, you're a hell of a hunter. Yeah. I'll give it to you. Hats off to you. Unless, I mean, obviously you could get lucky, but if you do it more than once.
Yeah.
If you kill more than one sick deer on public land, shit, son.
Tim Wells, fuck you.
Yeah, go
Yep.
fuck yourself, Tim Wells, you piece
Yep.
of shit.
And driven with Pat and Nicole
Yeah.
in your
Yeah.
camo space. Eat a bag.
Did they come down, too?
Yeah, I saw that shit last night.
Fuck.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
Yep.
God damn.
The cat's out of the bag, brother. Cat's out of the bag.
Suck a dick camo space.
Son of a bitch.
Steve Ranella fucked us.
Yeah, he did. It's hard enough to hunt these goddamn things. Then you got a million motherfuckers in the parking lot. And then, you know what? You got fucking assholes making podcasts about it.
Dickheads.
Yeah.
Fucking losers.
Fucking
Fuck
pricks.
them guys.
Yeah, but at least we're not fucking making it look like we hunt
Yeah.
public, but we're really hunting private.
Yeah, which is what Tim Wells is doing. which is
Exactly.
like what we've heard through the grapevine.
Yeah.
That these motherfuckers are... They're fucking
Shady.
lying to you.
Yeah,
They're
shady.
the
They're
ones.
lying to you.
Yeah, they're lying.
The experience we had there, that's raw, legit shit. Like, you're going to bust your fucking ass for these deer.
Yeah.
If you think you're going to come down here and you're going to kill one of these fucking things in a weekend,
Good
good
luck.
luck.
I mean,
Yeah.
the stories we heard, 7+ years without even seeing one.
Yeah. You're not going to hunt them like whitetail.
No.
And if you try to, you're going to fail.
Yeah,
miserably.
take everything you know about whitetail and throw it out the window.
I don't know. When we went parking lot scouting, we seen that 6-point out in the middle of the fucking woods.
Oh, yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
Well, that was also in a unhunted area.
Well,
Yeah, no, that's neither nor there. Yeah. It's ready to shoot him.
yeah, like, you're not coming down here. You're not killing a 6-point stag like all these fucking jabronis on TV make it look like. It's not going to happen.
No. And they make it look like, oh yeah, this is tough hunting. Yeah, bitch, it's tough hunting. Then you motherfuckers went and got a guide, and
Yeah.
you got set up on public
Get the fuck out of here.
or private. So don't. Yeah,
It's guaranteed.
yeah. It's not what we're doing. It's a different thing. Like you guys, it's a joke.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I implore everyone, hey, if you want to come hunt them, come hunt them. It's cool shit, but be prepared to get your fucking ass whipped.
Give it your best shot. Fire away. Mm-hmm. Golly.
But just, be decent in the parking lots. Be respectful. Talk to each other. You know what I mean? Communicate. Hey, like, look, this is where I'm going. This is where we're going.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of land for everybody. There is, to an extent. But, I hate seeing it put on these hunting programs and they make it look like it's something that's not.
Yeah. Cause the way they make it seem, it is
Not that hard.
no.
But it's way harder.
None of these hunting programs you see are real.
No, they're
None
not.
of them are real.
No, we were talking to a guy. He was saying he's buddies with a cameraman of a guy who, I'm not going to put his name out there, but he's on television and hunting deer in basically a fenced-in area and making it seem like he's not.
He said he was in Texas, made it seem like he was in Africa.
Yeah,
Was not
in Africa. Yeah. So, like, dude, don't take anything you see on television for real, because it's not. And, I mean, I think, honestly, the realest thing you'll probably get is podcasts like this, where we're not sponsored by Dick. We do this because it's fun, and we love to hunt deer.
Exactly.
If you want to hear how this shit really goes, it's miserable. It sucks. And, you know, most of the time we question why we're doing it.
But, you know.
But I love it.
You know, I feel like we got a good understanding these critters. I mean.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
You especially. I mean, fuck, bro. God damn.
I feel like we're figuring them out.
Yeah.
I don't claim to be like, be able to fucking. Anytime I go down here, my point is, anytime I go down there for the year, like if I just see them, it's a success.
Yeah. But I mean, every year you kill at least one.
Yeah.
At least fucking 3.
Yeah. Well, you know, I've been, but a little bit of that is luck too, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, like, fuck. I feel like once you got them figured out,
Yeah,
you got them figured out.
You got them figured out. Yeah. But it doesn't make it any easier. It's still hard. Like, I got them figured out, but it still takes me a week to kill 3 of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's still a motherfucker. It's not like I could never be like, I guarantee you I'm going to go down there for 3 days and kill one. Yeah. I can't. Yeah. I can guarantee you in a week. I can't even guarantee that. I could say in a week, I've got a really, really good chance of killing 1. That's the best I can tell you.
Yeah.
But honestly, that's it.
3 guys, we got 6.
Yeah. We did good.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah. It was a hell of a week.
It was.
I had a blast. I'm going to do this forever.
I couldn't wait to come home and fucking hunt a whitetail.
I came home
me
and
too.
took a nap, Daddy. Took a nap.
I came home.
Yeah.
I came home and
May
did.
have beat cheeks and then took a nap.
Oh, God. That was the best piece of ass I've ever had in my life.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
Let me tell you, man. It makes you appreciate everything. It makes you appreciate whitetail. Yeah. It does. Because then you go hunt whitetail and you see fucking 9 of them. And it's like, oh, that was cool.
I haven't even been whitetail hunting since I got back.
No shit.
No.
I heart punched a fucking nanny on Monday or Tuesday, whenever that was, and it felt so good. God.
Yeah, I ain't even going to get into mine because it's too long of a story. But
My cameras have been slow, so I've been...
yeah. Well, it's that time. You know. It's the lull, if you will. But it's about to pick up.
Should we get into the whitetail hunt or anything, or no?
We're well over an hour and 20. So we can continue this on another day.
Heart punch a nanny, that's all you need to know.
I ain't been. I might go tomorrow night.
Hell yeah. I might go tomorrow night too.
I'm not.
Well, we'll see how the old lady feels.
Hey, honey, and by the way, we're going back to Blackwater
By
this
the way,
weekend.
next weekend I'm going back.
Does she know yet?
Yeah, she knows. Yeah, I told her. I was like, by the way, baby, next weekend I'm going back.
Did Duck Stop call you yet?
No. I'm still
No
waiting on one.
shit.
Really?
Which I'm not pressuring them because I can't
No.
get it till next weekend. So I figured I'd call them like this week and be like, hey.
So you're definitely going back next weekend?
Yep. Going back Saturday to hunt with Aaron. Yep. So hopefully, you know, we can do some shit.
Yeah. I want to kill a hind. that sound is seared into my brain.
I love that sound, though, because you don't have to track them.
Yeah.
When they make
Yeah.
that sound, you know you don't have to go far.
They're gone. It's a beautiful thing. Well, fellas, you got anything else?
No.
Let's wrap this shit
It was
up.
a great week.
Fuck that, please.
I agree. We're not waking up early ever again.
Yeah.
That's the only morning hunts I've done so far was down there.
Next year. I'll talk you back into it.
Yeah.
Of course,
I'm there.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Ladies and gentlemen, appreciate y'all tuning in. We'll be back as soon as, we feel like it.
Yeah, what the fuck?
See you later.
Peace.